In this video I'm gonna be replacing headlight bulbs on 2014 Mercedes ML350. I know some people prefer to use LED bulbs instead of halogen bulbs, but there have been mixed reviews on those. So since two of them are not working, I decided to just get halogen bulb and try it out. Its size is H7. I got the open box on Amazon, was $20 instead of $30 for a new one. By the way, when I figured out that two low beam lights don't work, I thought it was issue with a fuse, but from what I've seen online, they have separate fuses. To get to it, we have to remove this little cover. I'll see if this is still working good here. And actually it is. I just move this up and out. And the thing we have to take out is this circular cover. Turn it counterclockwise. It's probably going to be just for one twist. A little bit more than that, but now we should be able to take it out. Now we have to turn it counterclockwise. And it comes out. On this video we're going to be working on headlights issues on 2014 W166 ML350. Initially I was going to make a video on how to replace low beam bulbs, but while doing that I found issue why my lights did not work. So as you can see, the wire is melted, but it looks like further down the wires are actually okay. So the issue is only about 2 inches from the socket. On the other side, pretty much same thing. This one seemed to be in a little better condition, but still looks like those wires tend to melt. Now I searched forums and I didn't find anyone with the similar issues on W166. I know before, when I had 1998 Porsche Boxster, headlights also had melted wires in them. But this one should be fairly easy fix. I'm gonna try to fix it without removing the headlight. I'll fix wiring right here. I'm gonna start by cutting just one of those wires. And you don't wanna go too far, so that you can still work on it, make connections. Think about here should be good. And it looks like the actual metal itself is still in decent shape. So first I'm gonna work on this one, and I'll push this one through, and then this piece, and then it's gonna be something like this. It's a bit too long, I'll actually cut this in two. And now I'm gonna use a small heat gun. So this one's done, now I'm gonna work on this one. Looks good. And now I'm gonna cut right here. So this one's good. Now I'm gonna work on this. This part is done. Now last one to do right here. I'm gonna try to remove this bulb. And it's out. And you can see this one was burnt. Gonna plug those back in. Now I'll get gloves and install a bulb. So now that it's connected, I'm gonna turn lights on and just see if it works. There's a good chance that fuse needs to be replaced as well. Alright, it's working now. On this side I wanna try to do something a little bit different. Since the actual metal of the wires is in decent shape, the rubber or plastic material is what deteriorating. What I'm gonna try to do is actually put some heat shrink, cut it, put it there, and secure the zip ties. I think that'll be a little bit easier and maybe even better to have that instead of connectors here. Looks pretty good actually. I'll add one more, a little bigger, a bit further away, like this. Looks good. Now I'll put a couple of zip ties. So far I really like this way. I'm gonna cut off this excess and I'm gonna use heat gun. That's good. Also, if you're doing this, don't use heat gun too far into, because the plastic that came with those wires is very fragile, so you could damage it further down, so be careful. So now I'm gonna install the bulb. And it's in. Now I'm gonna check, make sure lights are working. Lights are on. And both headlights work. I'm gonna put the cover back on this piece. I was actually surprised that none of the fuses blew with two wires touching each other, because they were completely like bare metal. But I didn't have to replace any fuse. Headlight bulbs are working fine now. I think the second method is better to repair it. Took a lot less time. You're not messing with connection. So first method should be good if your wire actually did get damaged, the actual metal parts. I'll provide Amazon affiliate links for tools and products I use in this repair. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. See you next time.